Welcome to Jobbed Out, the wrestling editorial that reminds you that TV couldn't be weirder if Dale Torborg was wrestling right now. Oh man, we are one day, count 'em, one day from Wrestlemania, and it just doesn't feel right, does it? Granted, the WWE's been trying. They're not trying to listen to critics, but they're trying. And if this week wasn't a gigantic rude awakening for them, well, it should have been. For those not in the know somehow, due to COVID-19 and shelter orders in Florida, the WWE first had to film on closed sets, later having to pre-tape everything including this weekend's Mania. Because of this, fans who've been watching have all agreed,
and this is kind of awkward.
And the result? This week's Monday Night Raw saw the lowest single-hour viewership ever. Not the lowest except for Christmas or New Year's, not the lowest while preempted for the dog show, the lowest ever. NXT also took a huge hit, losing over 11% of their audience from last week. And I know, everything on Wednesday took a hit. Tonight's SmackDown is as go-home as it gets as WrestleMania starts tomorrow, and I guarantee you the ratings will tank. Remember, this isn't a Christmas week or a major stat holiday. This is the week leading to WrestleMania. This should be when all the casuals have tuned in. Now, the WWE will be the first to tell you, extenuating circumstances, out of their control, etc., etc., and they're right. Although you would think with so many tens of millions of people being told to stay home with nothing to do, somebody would tune in to USA. They're not. What the WWE isn't telling you is that this has been going on for years now. Ever since 2015, when McMahon said in a conference call that the vocally unhappy people on Twitter were just a loud minority and that the majority of fans would keep watching anyway. Since then, ratings have collapsed. Not dropped, collapsed. This is where their excuse became, well, ratings don't matter anymore anyway. And you know what? They're dead wrong. Sure, they don't have WCW to compete with, and they aren't on the brink of bankruptcy. They're financially stable, and the competition is still small and setting up their base. So in that sense, when comparing to how it worked in the 90s, yeah, ratings don't matter. But when you change your targets, it becomes very, very clear that ratings absolutely do matter, and these guys just shot themselves in the foot years ago by denying it. No, they don't have the direct competition that they had on Mondays and Fridays, but that means when people tune out, they're gone. They've removed the WWE from their weekly routine and they are not coming back. You know what years of tanking ratings has also led to? Tanking house show attendances, which led to tanking merchandise sales. Their pay-per-view revenue? Long gone as well, despite McMahon's attempt to restart its heart. And that will only serve to gut the WWE network and tank its subscriber numbers as well. So you know where this all began? It began by ignoring the ratings. Because no matter how many times they and their diehards shouted, "But ratings don't matter!" Yeah, they really did. You know what AEW's ratings have gotten them? A TV extension. It got Faith from their big backer in TNT. That led to a branded TV title and a second show on the way. And that, in turn, will lead to a second show that they can sell tickets to, increasing the gate, increasing merchandise, increasing paychecks. No, AEW doesn't bring in 2 million viewers a week, but then again, neither did 2/3 of Raw. It exceeded expectations, though. Rather than excuse their ratings, AEW's capitalizing on it. And WWE isn't. Hell, they're filling spots by airing pay-per-view matches on Raw and SmackDown. The same pay-per-view matches that were only being seen by 700,000 or 800,000 on the network. Even with ratings tanking, Fox and USA bring in more viewers than that, so why the hell are they not advertising it? Why the hell are they not using that to plug the network? Because they think ratings don't matter. And in the short term, while sitting on deals with Saudi Arabia and Fox and the USA Network, they think they're right. But in 2024, if they haven't figured this out, they could be in serious trouble just like they were in 2013. And you can't blame coronavirus on that. So what can they do? The WWE is a company that's always given the finger to that die-hard fan base that tunes in no matter what and puts all their energy towards those casuals at WrestleMania. Well, those casuals aren't subbed to the network. And you know what? Those casuals are not watching your show. The powers that be need to stop what they're doing after WrestleMania and take a good, long look at where the ratings are to see where they can capitalize and get those casuals back. They need to convert those casuals into people who will tune in every week. And if the ratings go up, then I'm going to put money down saying that those converted fans will start buying merch, going to shows, signing up for the WWE Network, investing their time into seeking out the product, just as the fans did when the ratings weren't tanking. Ratings don't matter because the WWE doesn't have somebody to beat next week on Monday nights. But the ratings do show you whether fans still give a damn, whether they'll still put the WWE in their routine. And if they don't get their shit together, it's not the ratings that won't matter. It'll be the WWE that doesn't matter. That's just my opinion though. Where do you stand? Are you a diehard who believes that ratings don't matter anymore these days? Or is this a symptom of a much larger problem of fans just not caring about the WWE? Or worse, pro wrestling at all? And how do they fix this before it completely spirals out of control? Let me know in the comments. For now though, I better get my shoulders off the mat, so I want to thank you for tuning in to Jobbed Out. I'll catch you next time.